something that you can continue on in your own time, really exploring those assessment types that you're using. Excuse me. So I've been around the room and looked at some really nice examples. So we just had one from over here, where folks, please, where they started off writing down it was a piece of homework, and then actually really thinking about what the students were doing, and it was actually involved a piece of research, and then thinking about a drawing design. So when you think about these, it's a very valid piece of assessment, so you can give that a high score because it's measuring the learning outcomes that we want students to develop. It's reliable, or is it reliable? I think because it's very creative, it can be quite subjective to say, well, I really like this design, but somebody else might not. So it can be quite difficult to agree a standard. It's definitely authentic. It's the type of things that students are going to be doing. But then again, it's going to be less manageable than, say, something like a simple multiple choice or short questions, because you're going to have to look at all of these different drawings and look at all the different features. So you can, the more detail you provide here about what the students are doing for that assignment, the easier it is for you to reflect on here. So is anybody using a piece of assessment that scores incredibly highly on all of these? That they're really confident that this is a very good piece of assessment? Anybody want to share?
Case studies. In business case studies, I think scored high.
Yes, yes, yeah, I would agree with that. So case studies are a good opportunity. They're definitely authentic. You can improve the reliability. You can make them quite transparent in terms of what the expectations are of the students.
But generally, they're low on manageability.
They're low. They can be low on manageability because you can get each student, particularly if you give students different case studies, they create a high workload. But is that manageability kind of a worthy price to pay? That's the decision you have to make yourself. Okay. So as I say, I think it's useful for you to take those away. I'll put more blank copies onto the virtual learning environment so that you can repeat that exercise and think about your assessments. What I would like you to do is think about a piece of assessment that's not scoring terribly well, and I don't think you can get something that's going to meet all the criteria, but think about how you can, not completely redesign things, but maybe alter it or manage it to try to improve some of those characteristics, okay? Particularly the idea of authenticity. So that's just something I want you to think about between now and when I come back in June, okay? So this is a long-term piece of homework for you, all right? So does everybody hear that? Everybody understand that? Think about this for when I come back and see you in June. The piece of assessment you're currently using and how you might change it. Okay. I'm not going to talk about action learning groups now. I'll just give you a very, can I have your attention for 30 seconds, please? I just want to get you started thinking about the action learning group so that you can start to form what groups you're going to be working in, because you're going to work in those tomorrow. So, okay, I don't know why that's all, I think it's one of those slides that's gone wrong. So basically what I want you to think about now is forming a group of 5 to 7 people, or not now, but maybe over lunch and over the course of the afternoon. You need to, I'll sort this out for later on, you need to be on a similar campus because you need to meet regularly 2 or 3 times between now and when I come back in June. So but bear that in mind, that's all I want you to think about now, and we will think about this later, okay? And I'll come back, fix the slide. Yes? For now, yes. Yes. It's 12 o'clock. Well, what I want you to think about between now and when you come back is how you can improve your assessment to meet those criteria. Okay. And then in module 2 we spend a lot more time looking at assessment. Did you want to go more into it now?
Actually, it's not clear, so we don't know how to assess. As you told me, we don't know how to assess behavior.
Okay. Right.
So we should have nothing. talk about
We'll do an exercise straight after lunch then. It's more about assessment.
Mesela iş yapmak
In the UK we have an expression, the middle of the week is Wednesday, we call it the hump day. Trying to get over the hump in the right day, it's down to the weekend. So we're well and truly over the hump with this programme. We've done a lot of work in the last 2 days. So just before you broke up for lunch, somebody was asking me about how do we assess behaviours. We all recognise when you did your mind mapping that it's very, very difficult to assess those behaviours. So I was going to do this exercise this morning and then we kind of ran out of time. I think it'd be useful to do that. Does anybody currently use problem-based learning? And I mean, by that I mean the actual kind of redefined model, not just using problems in their teaching, but actually problem-based learning. Does anybody do that at the moment?
Last case study.
Yeah, but then it's kind of a different. So in problem-based learning, the key difference I feel between problem-based learning and using problems, case studies, scenarios within your teaching is that the problem is not very well defined. Okay, so this model kind of came out of the medical schools in the 70s, and basically you were just presented with a patient. Okay, and that was your problem area. So you weren't given any lectures, you weren't giving any other information. You solved the problem by obviously asking the patient questions, by doing some background research and obtaining information. So it was very much a student-centred approach. Okay, so you just present the student with the problem and allow them to go and find the information they require to solve the problem. So it's quite a powerful method, and it's certainly a very powerful method for developing some of those higher order skills that we were looking at in terms of team working, and professionalism, and communicating, and working together. So there's various different models. As I say, it was generated originally in the medical schools, and I think in some ways some of the problems with problem-based learning are kind of based on kind of its origins, because it was originally developed with very highly talented, very intelligent students, very well motivated students. And then when it's rolled out into different disciplines, it's a little bit more difficult for students to understand. But I still think it's a very powerful technique, and it's a technique that I use a lot in my teaching, but with perhaps a little bit more scaffolding to support students on the way. So I'm going to do, this is what I call kind of the workshop model of problem-based learning, which kind of condenses it all down into a half-hour activity. And that's, at the heart of problem-based learning is what we call the trigger or the problem, the trigger for the learning, okay? And there's lots of different ways that we can do this, and I shall show you some more in the second module. But the idea is that it's not like a case study where you kind of really define very closely what the problem is. It can be quite a messy space and allow the students to work out which part of that problem they're going to work on. Once you've identified the problem space or the trigger, you're going to work in a group to really brainstorm that trigger and work out which parts of it are important for you to define in terms of the problem area that you want to work on. Having brainstormed the problem, you then kind of think about the facts. What evidence do you already know? What things do you actually already know about this problem? What knowledge, what evidence do you have? And then after that, you identify a gap in your understanding or your knowledge in terms of how you would have to go. If you're having to solve that problem, what are the things that you need to find out to solve it? And then finally, you come up with an action plan. Okay? So deciding on what you're going to do next to get a better understanding of the problem. So if you're doing this with a class of students, these things can take place over a number of weeks. Okay? And so in between here and here, they go away and find find additional information or to check the facts and the evidence that they've already got. Once they've identified a gap and they develop their action plan, and obviously they go and do this action, go away, come back with more information, and so it becomes a slightly circular process and bring that back to the group. Okay, so what we're going to do today is just explore these steps and what I say is the workshop model, so we're going to do steps 1 to 4. And the problem is, that I'm going to use is actually a podcast. So it's a podcast created by University College Dublin, and it's talking about how students take a very strategic approach to assessment and learning in the first year, okay, and what they were trying to do to address that. So when I start the podcast, you'll see there's a number of issues that are raised in the course of the podcast. So what I suggest you do is you just listen very carefully, make lots of notes. Once it's all finished, you can then come together in your group to brainstorm the problem and decide which of the issues that are raised in the podcast you then want to focus on for the rest of the activity. Okay, is that clear? Okay? So, you can blame whoever it was that asked for more stuff on assessment. I can't remember who it was now. Somebody like that. Okay.
We use this framework for half of my class.
Okay.
For the product work.
Oh, okay. Yes.
So they first find out the problem.
Yes. Yeah, and I think we do, you know, as I say, when it was not just the pure medical model, people adapted it and used it in different ways. Those resources are all publicly available, so if you want to have a look at those, you can do. Okay, so in your groups then, there was a lot of issues mentioned there, from giving feedback to students' approaches, strategic approaches, cheating, plagiarism. So brainstorm all the issues that you make notes of in your groups, okay? So you've got 5 minutes to do that first of all, okay? And then once you've done that, move on to what you know from your own personal experience, from the evidence that was cited in the podcast, alright? So, where you go. I know this is quite an engaging activity and you can probably spend quite a bit of time in there because there's so much in that podcast. What I'd like you to do, just to conclude, is very quickly in your groups think about a couple of things that, from listening to that podcast, you want to go away and do. So I've had some examples, people understand that they're not really sure about the evidence base for assessment, so that would be part of their action plan. So whether it's a group thing or just you personally, from doing that activity, what action are you going to take? Okay, so I'll just give you a minute just to do that while I bring up the list. So I know you down there are going to do some research. That's you committed publicly now. Anybody else think of something that they're going to do as a result from that? What are your action plans?
As our main problem is about behavior assessment, so
Yes.
we made a class about it.
Love it.
We are assessing their physical appearance
In that
in dance room.
Oh, okay, right.
And their manners,
Right.
personal hygiene, and communication with the patient.
Okay.
Yeah. But we don't know how to assess.
Okay, so think about that between now and when we come back in June, and we can then look at that. So you need to have a think about your assessments that you're currently using and how you can build in those kind of things, and which ones are those resources. Okay, anybody else want to?
Yeah, we plan to make a scoreboard maybe.
Right, okay. Yeah.
Idea.
And maybe you can bring in some.
Give scores for every manner.
And I think that really lends itself to peer assessment. So when they're working in groups, they can then peer assess each other on those contributions, rather than you having to do it for all of the students. Okay, anybody else want to volunteer their action plan? Yeah?
We said that we can implement a variety of assessments. So you can, because as students have different learning styles, some respond to a certain type of assessment type better. So for example, when you're one-on-one, you know that the students have grasped the but with a certain type of assessments, they might perform worse.
Yes, yes.
So by actually not using one type of assessment, you may find out the majority, how majority responds, and actually use that assessment type for that type of student. So mix and match.
I think there's challenges with using different types of assessment for the same activity, but making sure that you use a whole range of assessments so that it kind of balances out. So the student might not do very well in a very kind of written assessment, but they might do very well in the presentation task. So within your course, if you have both written and presentation tasks, then some students can do better than others.
Because we've also discussed within our group that when one type of assessment is weighted, let's say 60% or 50%, to vary the types of questions we use within that final exam.
Yes. So those kind of high value assessments, you need to really break those down and think about what elements are within them.
During the entire course, plus in the final exam that has this kind of overweight, vary also the types of questions.
Okay, that's great.